Presenting a poster 438, TSH and FRIT4 reference intervals for Brazilian children under 2 years of age. So, reference intervals are important support tools to interpret numerical pathological results, especially in pediatric population. CLSI recommends that all laboratory sites should pursue specific RIs from their population according to age, sex, and race. The use of data mining to establish those RIs is a valuable method. The objective of this study was to identify thyroid-stimulating hormone and free thyroxine reference intervals for Brazilian children up to 24 months of age, using data from a private laboratory database. The method was a retrospective analysis of TSH and FRIT4 serum levels carried out in this private nationwide laboratory with specimens from 8,431 under 2-year-old children, collected between January 2017 to March 2021. TSH and FRIT4 electrochemiluminescence immunoassays were analyzed using Roche Modular Analytics platform. Our exclusion criteria were individuals with incomplete, registered, multiple annual TSH and FRIT4 samples, serum albumin less than 3.5 or more than 5.2 grams per deciliter, or TSH under 0.1 or over 10 microunits per liter, or hospitalized patients. The R statistical software was used. Both analytes were log10 transformed to make sample distribution less skewed, and Tukey method was used to remove outliers. Our central 2.5 and 97.5% values were used to compose the RI. Results were compared with the RI displayed on the manufacturer label. All steps were in accordance with the Clinical and Laboratory Standards Institute guidelines. So, we found 11,949 TSH measurements with 49.6% of females. Median age of this group was 1.5 years, and so TSH RI was 1 to 7.6 microunits per liter, with a minimum of 0.7 and a maximum of 9.9. For FRIT4, we analyzed 6,482 samples, 50% of females, and the median age of this group was 1.4 years. So the RI FRIT4 was 1 to 1.7 nanograms per deciliter, with a minimum of 0.9 and a maximum of 1.8. No sex difference was identified on both groups, and no ethnicity difference was evaluated because of high racial miscegenation in Brazil. The displayed TSH RI on Roche label for the overall population is 0.27 to 4.2 microunits per liter, and for FRIT4 is 0.93 to 1.7 nanograms per deciliter. Our conclusion was that the RI found for under 2-year-old children in this study were different from those provided on the manufacturer label. These results indicate that RI seems to be distinct between age ranges, even inside the pediatric group. Thus, the identification of age-adjusted TSH and FRIT4 RI seems to be an important tool for the attending physicians to have more accurate information to correctly interpret the results and choose the best management for the assisted population.